Well, good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the Home Weather Office on this Wednesday morning. It is the first day of May 2024, and this is the morning briefing coming to you from the Home Weather Office. And it's another good-looking morning out there. We have blue sky, and from the Home Weather Office, the trees aren't moving at all. I'm in kind of one of those spots where when we get a north wind, we don't see much of it. However, it is getting kind of gusty in parts of the valley. There are some areas around Sacramento toward Marysville on the west side of the valley. They're seeing winds already gusting around 25. And it's going to be one of those breezy sort of days where the winds stay kind of gusty, especially on the west side of the valley. But everybody will see some of that north breeze as we go through the day. Nothing damaging or anything like that, just that annoying north wind, not great for allergies, and all of that will be dying down as we head into the day tomorrow. So we'll talk more about the wind as well as the rain that we're expecting on Saturday. Things are coming into a little bit better focus, and I'll show you all of that here in just a couple of minutes. Let's start with the satellite this morning. Once again, we do have clear skies. And with that offshore flow, you don't see anything in the way of the fog along the coast. You have to go all the way down here toward LA and San Diego, and even that marine layer will likely give up as we go through the day today. Some clouds up to the north. This is another system that will slide by to our north over the next day or so. And as it goes on by, we'll catch maybe a few high clouds during the day on Thursday and partly cloudy skies on Friday, but we will stay dry for the next couple of days. All right, let's talk a little bit about the wind. So this is the way CanSAC shows the wind as we go through the middle part of the day today, that classic north wind. And this is a great example of where the wind is strongest and where the wind is the weakest. So Yolo County, these areas highlighted in these orange kind of colors, this is winds that are sustained around 20, 25, gusting into the 30s. But you'll notice, this is Sacramento County. You notice areas like, let's say, at SMF, SAC International, it's on the edge of some of that gustier wind. You go just to the east toward the Roseville area and toward Folsom, the winds are a lot lighter. And then along the foothills, along Highway 49, there's hardly anything in the way of wind. So the west side of the valley always gets more of the north wind than what you see in the foothills or Sierra. That's a snapshot of today. As we go through the afternoon, that wind does pick up a little bit. So this is around mid to late afternoon. The winds become a little bit more widespread, getting into parts of the foothills, but still here, you'll find the strongest winds on the west side of the valley. But all locations will have a bit of a breeze as we go through the day. But as you go above Highway 49, those winds really do taper off when you get one of these north wind events. And then we get into the day on Thursday. Let's get into Thursday during the day. We'll still have some of that north flow during the day on Thursday, but it'll be kind of like what we saw yesterday. So breezy today, but after that, things begin to taper off. All right, let's talk a little bit about the rain because the rain is coming into better focus. And I know, because I've seen on the comments section and emails I've gotten, and for those of you that contact me on Twitter, that we are seeing a lot of people that have outdoor plans on Saturday. So let's talk about what we're expecting. So I'm going to show you the NAM, and this is the first time that the rain is into the range of the NAM. So this is a little bit better resolution what the GFS has been showing over the last couple of days. This is Friday. Friday's still a nice day. This is Friday afternoon. The gradient then turns onshore. By the afternoon, it'll still be a warm day on Friday with temperatures up around 80 to 82, something like that. But we will start to see the onshore breeze to bring in some cooling as we head into Friday night out ahead of the area of rain. So this is at 5 o'clock on Friday. Let's get into the day on Saturday. This is Saturday morning at 8 a.m. According to the NAM, we currently have rain in Sacramento County and through Grass Valley. Nothing in the way of snow really in the Sierra just yet. But for those of you that have Saturday morning soccer games, I know it's soccer season, many areas are going to see some rain on Saturday morning. This is a couple of hours later, around 11 o'clock in the morning. We have some pretty solid rain. Colder air coming in is beginning to turn things over to snow in the Sierra above, let's say, 7,000 feet. And then this is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Certainly showing things clearing out a lot faster than what the GFS has been showing, as well as a lot less rain. We may see a quarter to a half an inch of rain in the valley, but the foothills will be seeing more. I wouldn't be surprised if areas like, let's say, Grass Valley or Colfax, or let's say Pollock Pines see as much as an inch of rain out of this. The snow levels should stay above 6,500 feet. And depending on how long this sticks around, we may see some chain controls on Saturday night and into early Sunday morning. This is as far out as the NAM goes. This is 5 p.m. on Saturday. So I think if you take this at face value, which I guess you can, the best rain on Saturday should be in the morning and in the early afternoon. Looks like late afternoon for the valley will be clearing out. For those of you, let's say, in the foothills, if you have evening outdoor plans, 6, 7 o'clock, I still think it's going to be quite cool, and there's still going to be some rain, I think, along Highway 49. But if you're in Sacramento or Stockton or Fairfield, there's a good chance that the evening may be drying out. Now, keep in mind, as I show you the GFS, this won't have the same sort of resolution, but this will get us through the rest of the weekend and the trend we're looking at for Sunday. So this is the way the GFS shows Saturday afternoon, and this is 5 o'clock. So as you can see, that's the GFS, and that's the NAM, and this is what the better resolution does for you. So this is the way the GFS shows it. It shows a lot more in the way of rain. The NAM is probably a bit better picture of exactly the way it's going to look. And as we head through Saturday night into Sunday morning, this is Sunday morning. There are some lingering showers, but I think Sunday's mostly going to be dry. There'll be snow showers in the Sierra. I think that's what the GFS is trying to point out here, is there'll be snow showers, but with the flow turning more northwest, there won't be much in the way of accumulation. And then beyond that, we will be dry. There'll be little weather systems that'll pass by in the next week or so that will occasionally bring us rain showers to the Sierra. That's what this is trying to show. But for the most part, it does look as though we are going to be dry for a while. You get these little weather systems that just give us Sierra showers way down the road. But in the meantime, let's back this up to the weekend. So again, the GFS looks like it's probably on the wet side, but you expect that with the lower resolution. And then Sunday, where there's going to be a shower, it's probably going to be a drier day, but colder air coming in is certainly going to be felt by everyone. What we're going to be seeing on the next couple of days, so today, Thursday, Friday, valley temperatures up around 80, foothill temperatures in the low 70s. But then as we get into Saturday and Sunday, the valley temperatures will be in the 60s. And when it's raining, we may only be in the 50s, upper 50s for a while. So it is going to get quite a bit cooler, and then next week temperatures will rebound. Interesting now that as we turn through the month of May, this weekend we're talking about daytime highs in the 60s on Saturday and Sunday. During this month of May, we'll likely see our first 90s. We're getting that time of year. We went through April without a 90, which is, we do that about half the time. And then during the month of May, we often see our first 100s. The average first 100 for Sacramento is around June 4th or June 5th, somewhere in that range. So yeah, in the next month, we're going to see temperatures for daytime highs in the 60s, as well as highs in the 90s or as high as 100. It is that month. This is the month we see the big change. So that's everything I've got for you this morning on this Wednesday morning. A lot of sunshine today, a little breezy. Make it a great day. I'll talk with you later.